All right, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How are you guys today?
Good.
That's great. All right, so my name is Ashley Phillips. I'm 17 years old. This upcoming fall, I'll be attending Frostburg State University as a freshman, majoring in athletic training. This is my third year in the Summer Youth Enrichment Program, and this year I serve as a mentor. As a mentor, I make sure my team is equipped with the skills and finesse they need in order to win this competition. In addition to my role as a mentor, I also serve as a science lead. As a science lead, I conducted research for our project as well as created our virtual world with my colleagues. Unfortunately, our colleague Nikayla Sims is not with us today, but technology has allowed her to be here with us. So I'm going to play you her introduction video. There we go.
Technical difficulties, it happens. We know, we understand it. Take your time.
There we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Nikayla Sims. I currently attend Charles River Flowers High School going in the biology track. This is my first year in the Summer Youth Program, and my role within the group is to represent the science aspect of STEAM by conducting research, such as finding important statistics that need to be analyzed in order to create a solution that can effectively benefit the community.
Alright, good morning everyone. My name is Brian Palmer, I'm 17 years old. This coming fall I'll be attending Frostburg State University studying athletic training. My major, on this role I played my arts lead. I played an intricate part in creating our logo and designing our virtual world. Also, I helped collaborate with my teammates in order to complete this beautiful prize we have behind me.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Beyonc Ferguson. I'm 15 years old, and I currently attend Oxford Hill High School as a sophomore. I plan on majoring in architectural engineering, and this is my first year in the Summer Youth Enrichment Program. For the team, I'm the project manager and the engineering technologist. For the project manager position, I make sure that everyone stays on task and gets their work completed in a timely manner. For the engineering technologist position, I collaborate with my colleagues in order to help design, build, and improve our virtual world.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Caleb Davis. I am 20 years old and I'm currently attending Prince George's Community College. My major is computer engineering technology. My role for the team is the math lead. I am in charge of gathering statistics and creating graphs for Learning Park. I also calculate how many people are living in the area by age group and race.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kyle Smith. I'm a rising senior at the University of Missouri, where I major in health sciences, emphasizing athletic training. This is my first year in the Summer Youth Enrichment Program. Here I serve as a college advisor. As a college advisor, I'm here to be both a motivator and an educator. I provide information, present alternatives, encourage responsibility, support creativity, and challenge my teammates as overall leaders. As in respect to STEAM, I collaborate with my teammates on the art and math aspects of STEAM, where I help produce the design for our presentation and for our virtual world, and I also help gather statistics for our T&I area.
All right, so let's get started. T&I is a word that's been thrown around a lot lately in this program, but what is T&I? T&I is a Transforming Neighborhoods initiative that first began in April 2012 by our very own County Executive Rashawn Baker. This initiative focuses on uplifting 6 troubled communities in Prince George's County, and we were ever so lucky to get the T&I area in Langley Park. The technology we were given this year is video gaming. And to be more specific with you guys, we created a virtual world, and we used the Sims 3 Create a World tool. And I'll give you an explanation on that a little bit later. And lastly, we were given resources to use, the Economic Development Branch of Prince George's County. The first one is the County Executive Office. We were ever so grateful to get a contact, Mr. Christopher Wallace, and he gave us a lot of insight on this agency. So the County Executive, he's the President Obama to our Prince George's County. He's the face of everything Prince George's County. You go to Prince George's County website, he's right there waiting for you. So the County Council, they handle all legislative powers in Prince George's County as well as zoning. The Economic Development Corporation, they deal with attracting and retaining small businesses and helping them to grow. And lastly, the Financial Services Corporation, they provide loans to small and minority companies.
Alright, so here we have our logo, and everything in our logo represents something. So I'm gonna start with the mouse. The mouse represents the actual simulation. The core to the mouse shows the transference of knowledge from the virtual world to the actual user. And on the core, we have many different colors coming together, which shows the value that is necessary for the development and growth of a community in need. So the red in our logo represents determination, the green represents balance and growth, and the gold represents success and triumph. So our slogan is, life isn't a game, but this one is. So we all know life isn't a game, especially for me, since I'm on my way to college and setting up the platform for the rest of my life. And paying for all the stuff I need for college is definitely not a game. But as far as our project is concerned, it's a second chance at your business life, a second chance that is a game.
Langley Park is located inside the Capitol Beltway, north of University of Maryland College Park. It is about 1 mile square long and has 19,000 residents inside Langley Park. In relation, 14,000 of those residents are from the ages of 18 to 64. About 3.4 people is living in each household, and most of the population is Hispanic, which makes up 79.7% of the total population.
This unique set of demographic creates an interesting living environment for the people of Langley Park. There are many issues in Langley Park, but my teammates and I narrowed it down to 3 main issues. First and foremost is education. 60% of adults aged 25 and older have less than a high school diploma in Langley Park, which is 10 times the national average. By the time students in Langley Park reach the 9th grade, 82% of them are at risk of dropping out of school. 1/3 of students between the ages of 16 and 19 are not in school. So the lack of education has a positive correlation with the low income and the high student dropout rate. This also limits the job opportunities that people have in Langley Park, limiting them to only attaining part-time jobs. And them only attaining these part-time jobs hinders the economic development of Langley Park. Which brings me to our next issue, which is poverty. Langley Park has a $16,000 per capita income, and per capita is basically the income per head in a household. So in retrospect to the 3.4 people per household, there's about a $48,000 income per house. So that's money to be supporting a 3-person family. Students, which brings me to the main reason why students drop out of school. Students drop out of school to get a part-time job to help support their family, to help them attain a more comfortable living situation. But with that, they also have a lot of free time on their hands. And with this free time, a lot of kids pick up hobbies, but most of the times the extracurricular activities they get into is related to gang activity, which brings me to our third problem, which is gang violence. This map right here shows the crime that has taken place in Langley Park over just the past 2 weeks. There's been 17 incidents that have been reported. 10 of these incidents are theft, 4 of them have been assault, 2 of them were arrests, and 1 of them have been robbery, which is a lot of crime to be going on in a 1 mile square radius town. A lot of crime in Langley Park is influenced by Mara Salvatrucha, which is also known as MS-13. MS-13 has a big influence on gang violence in Langley Park. They do a great job of manipulating the youth and making them believe that the brotherhood of the MS-13 is the only way to gain power, the only way to survive, the only way to thrive in that community.
All right, so for my judges, I have a couple questions. Can you raise your hand if you ever heard of Madden 15? Have you heard of Call of Duty? Have you heard of Mario Kart? Okay, and for my last one, Delegate Barnes, since you always picked on me in the meeting, just because you're a little bit older than me, I know you know what this is. So all these are examples of video games, and I'm going to pass it to my colleague Beyonc to give you a more in-depth look of what a video game is.
Okay, so the technology that we were given was video gaming. A video game is an electronic game that involves human interaction with the user interface in order to generate visual feedback on a video device such as a TV screen or a computer monitor. We will try to attract the age group of 18 and 64 in Langley Park because most of the residents that live there are in that age group. But since most adults don't usually like the term game, we would use our form of technology as a virtual world, and my colleague Ashley will give you insight on our virtual world.
Alright, so I have one more question to ask you guys. Has anyone heard of The Sims 3? No?
What?
Okay, it's a few people, not too many, but let me break it down for you guys. So The Sims 3 is basically a simulation game. You basically give them an action and they complete it. So in the short amount of time that we've been here, it would have been almost impossible to create a whole video game from the bottom to top. So we use The Sims 3 in order to convey our idea of what we would want our actual video game to be in the near future. So we use the Sims 3 Create a World tool because it allows you to reach into your imagination and throw it out onto a screen. It allows you to build a world from the bottom to the top, and we just wanted to captivate our users by putting in certain colors in neighborhoods and businesses. And also a bonus of using The Sims 3, it's a Sims 3 Exchange, which is a database where you can put your world in and other people can download it if they would like to. So like I said earlier, unfortunately our colleague Nikayla Sims is not with us today, but she'll give you a brief explanation of our solution.
The virtual world we plan to create will benefit Langley Park by providing current business owners and possible business owners an interactive step-by-step guide on business management and financial literacy. Not only will this game help them to learn about the ups and downs of running a business and maintaining that business, but it will also give them a chance to make mistakes without any real repercussions on them financially. We plan to have this game not only benefit the business owners, but also their children. When business owners can make sound financial decisions, they are able to bring in more money to help support their families. And in Langley Park, an issue was that kids dropped out of school to help support their families by getting jobs. And so we plan to have this game eradicate that issue by giving business owners a chance to bring in more money and give them a way to know how to make more money and make good decisions with that money. We also plan to solve the issue of poverty using the same method, because if business owners can bring in more money, they know they are able to create a stable living environment for themselves and their families. We think this game will be a very creative and out-of-the-box way of helping solve problems in Langley Park.
Alright, so we've talked a lot about our virtual world, but what is it really? We created our virtual world around what makes a business fail and what makes it succeed. So level 1 is develop a business plan. You need to lay out your goals and even research other businesses that are similar to yours and see their success rate. Are they successful or are they failing? Is it not a strong field or is it? Level 2, look for assistance. Most people need some type of mentor or even a friend to talk to about your business. No one really starts alone. Level 3, locate an area. If you're having big thoughts about your company, you need somewhere to put it. You need to expand eventually, so looking for an area to place it is definitely in your interest. Level 4, obtain a business license. We all know a business license is one of those necessities that you just have to have when creating your own business. Level 5 is receive money for a budget. Whether it's just your savings or even visiting the bank or the Financial Services Corporation of Prince George's County, you need some type of money to start your business. Level 6, gather employees. So if you want to be the boss of your own company, you have to have employees to work for you, right? So you just need to get your employees and gather them together. Level 7 is networking. Networking is one of those big things where you need to pull talents from other agencies and other companies and create partnerships to help your business expand. And lastly, level 8 is expand and sustain your business. It's good to have an idea and to put it into place, but what if it fails within the first year? Because 69% of businesses do fail within the first year. So you need some type of way to keep your business going, and our product will be that product to help you keep it moving. This is the cover of our virtual world. Our name is Business Venture, where our mission is to elevate entrepreneurs and stimulate success.
The Purple Line is an initiative led by our very own county executive, Sherman Baker. The Purple Line is going to be a lit metro rail station that's going to connect New Carrollton to Bethesda. This new metro line is going to create rapid transit between PG County and Montgomery County, which is needed. The purple line will also provide, I'm so sorry. With the purple line, there is also a purple line compact. And these small businesses that also support the purple line through the purple line contract, we will give these business owners and future business owners a free edition of our virtual world. The purple line also has many other benefits to it besides the rapid transit. It's also going to take about 20,000 cars off the road, which is going to create less congestion on the streets, have cleaner air, and basically give us an overall healthier environment.
Okay, and just to address the fact that my colleague did say PG, even though we get snapped in the neck always about saying PG, so we all know the formal term is Prince George's. Thank you.
Unless you're actually from, were you born here?
No.
Okay, so you can't say it, you're like me. Born here, as my kids remind me, you can say whatever you want.
Okay, so this is a preview of our avatar stepping off the purple line, and we have a trailer coming for you guys soon.
Okay, so here is our company's website, Simulation Education, which includes our slogan, "Life isn't a game, but this one is," and our video game cover with the title Business Venture. And as my colleague Ashley pointed out, our mission is to elevate entrepreneurs and simulate success. So what is Business Venture? Business Venture is a creative, fun, and educational game that allows youth to learn about business management and financial literacy. The users will be able to create any kind of business they find interested or plan on being a part of, and have the chance to complete various levels in order to start and maintain that certain business. Also, they will learn about the many steps in starting and maintaining a business, including creating a business plan, budgeting, zoning laws, and gathering support. Each level in the virtual world will provide the user with the steps they need to help them create and run their successful business. Now here is our video game trailer that my colleague Ashley will play for you all.
Welcome to Business Venture, where elevating entrepreneurs and simulating success is our mission.
Imagine.
Create.
When you first enter the virtual world, you will be prepped to create and dress your avatar, as well as choose their preferred business they want to create. This particular avatar wants to own a restaurant someday. When entering the virtual world, you will step out of the Purple Line metro station into Langley Park, ready to begin a business. You are now ready to move into your apartment. We created the beginning office setting inside the home because 69% of entrepreneurs begin working in their own home. As I mentioned earlier, this avatar will want to own her own restaurant someday. Let's follow her on her business venture. Level 1, create a business plan. Take time to sit down and lay out your goals, as well as research current businesses similar to yours. Level 2, look for assistance. In the game, you will talk to other users in order to gain assistance for your business, maybe even a mentor. Level 3, locate an area. Looking for the right area to place a business can be a hassle. Visit several empty lots in order to choose one that will fit your company. Level 4, obtain a business license. In the game, you will go through a course to obtain your business license in the game. You can even hang it on the wall if you like. Level 5, receive money for a loan. You need money to run a business, visit the bank as soon as possible. Level 6, gather employees. You can either be formal with a face-to-face interview or even host a dinner with a group of potential employees. Of course, for my own avatar, featuring her very own food. Level 7, networking. Communicate with other players to spread the word of your business in order to create partnerships and relationships. Level 8, expand and sustain your business. You have now opened a business. You will begin to grow as a business as more customers flow in and out of Langley Park through the Purple Line. As you can see, my avatar's business is booming. The Economic Development Branch of Prince George's County. This will be included in the virtual world because it holds valuable resources for you to use while playing. Let's go inside. The Economic Development Corporation has their own office open to help attract, expand, and retain your business. County Council. County Council is open to help you find and zone a location for your business. Financial Services Corporation. FSC will assist you in getting loans for your company. And last but certainly not least, the County Executive Office. Of course, as the County Executive, he is equipped with the most prestige office in this building.
And they didn't know he was going to be here, so they're not
In addition, he has his very own parking space with his lovely car, as well as an in-office gym. Enjoy, Executive Baker.
Alright, so I hope you guys liked that trailer. It did take a lot of work, I promise you. 'Cause especially with the voiceovers and everything. But it finally got finished, so
As of last night.
yes.
Okay, so now my colleague Caleb will talk to you all about our social media.
Well, we have Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter for the latest updates on our product. You can add us as a friend on Facebook for latest statuses and tweets on our game. And you can become a fan on YouTube. So you can subscribe to us and watch our latest gameplays and new trailers we've been coming up with.
Okay, so here are the screenshots, including our logo that my colleague Brian showed to you all and broke down for you all. And here is our team photo when we was at the Mind Grove Company, including Mr. Matthew from Mind Grove. And once again, this is the title and the cover of our video game, Business Venture. And here are most of the screenshots that you all saw in the trailer. Including the purple line. Okay, so this is the news part of our website. Whenever you get a free chance, you can go onto our website and read the news, because I know we have a time limit. So, Okay. So are you thinking about running a business or at least wondering what it would be like to do so? If so, the business venture is just for you. You can purchase it online right here and right now. And you won't regret you won't regret making this purchase, and you'll be thanking yourself for making this decision. Not only will you receive valuable information, but you'll be getting a fun and interesting experience. Also, the price is to die for. If you buy now, you'll be getting a great bargain and making one of the best decisions of your life. Also, the cost is $24.99, but of course, the business owners of Langley Park will receive it for free. All right, so here's how you join it. You sign up for our exclusive newsletter so you can stay informed on all the latest developments as they happen. So if you're interested in buying our product, then you need to sign up today. It only takes four quick steps. You just put your name, your email, the subject that you want to talk about, and the message that you're trying to give to us, and we'll do our best to get back to you within 24 hours.
All right, so I wanted to take a moment to acknowledge some people that have helped us throughout this program. First and foremost, County Executive Rashawn Baker. Mr. Bernard, you've been there for us this entire even from my first year, you've been there, so we definitely appreciate you for that. And Miss Sandra, you mean so much to our group, this whole program, and even me, because, you know, you've been there the whole time.
Just love me.
Yes. Miss Charmony, I've definitely appreciated, and so has my team, the interaction that we've been able to have with you this program this year. So we appreciate you. All right, some other recognition is Philip Holloway, our quality assurance. Maria Johnson, she helped us with a lot of stuff, like Miss Sandra's right hand woman. Miss Kimberly for setting up our Mind Grow meeting. Christopher Wallace for giving us a lot of insight on the county executive office, as well as just what his everyday job is. Ms. Shelby McCray, she also gave us some insight on the county council. And lastly, Matt Friends from Glass Lab, yes. And now we would like to open the floor for any questions you may have.
Very good job.
Judges?
Well, the first question is, when you mentioned the demographics of Langley Park, you indicated that there was a large Hispanic population.
Yes.
So have you considered any language barriers that might
Yes,
exist?
there are language barriers, and there will be a Spanish option for the game as well.
Okay.
Because we know a lot of people have problems reading English and understanding English.
Excellent. I thought it was a good presentation. Again, something I can use. Just a couple of months ago, I met with a developer from California who's interested in investing in Langley Park. And first question he asked me was the demographics. So one thing I found out was my demographics were right, if yours were right, because they were the same. So appreciate that. I think you all did a good job, and that's, again, because we're focusing on economic development, this is something we can actually use for individuals who want to open businesses. And Langley Park is a very important, one of the very important T&Is in our area. So I think you did an excellent job, and again, it's actually something we could actually use. So really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good job.
Anyone else?
I just want to start off by saying I agree. I think you guys did an outstanding job. My man Brian, you did a great job in explaining your logo. I thought you put a lot of thought behind it and spelling that out. I think you guys did a great job as far as trying to memorize the things that you were talking about. But I love the fact, Brian, that you had your cue cards. All right, and presentations is, it's good to remember, but if you have cue cards to remember things or look at, I thought that was great. I love the fact that you had interaction, that you asked us questions to get feedback and participation in what you guys were doing. That's always good. The slogan was very catchy. You put a lot of thought behind that, so I wanted to point that out. To Mr. Majet's standpoint, as far as economics, one of the things that I would have loved to saw that the first group got away with was cost. You guys never went over the cost of how much it's going to cost to develop the game, how much is the game, well, you said the cost was $24.95, but what is the cost to actually develop the product itself? Those are the feedbacks and things from a business standpoint that we would love to see .
So the game is $24.99. If I am going to purchase the game, do I get anything else out of it, like a discount on applying for a business license, or maybe like some personal coaching or tutoring from a business professional? Or is it just $24.99, I can use the game and then I figure it out myself?
Well, we were trying to aim for giving it to the Langley Park, the Small Business Association of Langley Park for free, because they already have a partnership with the Purple Line. So that was supposed to be for free for them, and everyone outside would have to pay. But we feel like our product in itself is something just to carry and keep going. So once you're able to have a trial and error process within the game, once you step out in the real world, you'll be more educated and you'll most likely succeed, because in the game it allows you to, you know, fail or succeed. But it's like once you know for sure, you can go out in the real world and, you know, display.
From an education perspective, first of all, I think you did an amazing job around the demographics, the research you did on the 3 problems that you were able to identify. I mean, I worked on the Langley Park T&I for 3 years, and some of the data was still new to me, so I think that did an amazing job. One of the largest pieces that you brought up was the dropout rate, or in your case, you talked about 82% are at risk in 9th grade. How does this game, which is targeted toward business owners, address one of the largest problems in Langley Park?
So, okay, you wanna?
I would just-
Okay.
So most kids drop out of school because their parents aren't fulfilling the means to be living comfortably, so they feel like they have to drop out to get a part-time job to help their parents support their family. But if the business owners, which are most likely the parents of the kids in schools, are prospering and they're bringing in more money, it wouldn't force the kids to drop out of school to help their parents, so they could stay in and can still get their education, get their high school diploma, and further on their education if they want to.
Just as a quick aside, I think there would be an amazing opportunity to also maybe look in the simulation around students getting their GED, getting additional credits for high school, or even alternative programs like night school, because if the mom and dad are using the game, it's likely the kids are teaching them how to use it. And while they're teaching them how to use it, they might as well try to get some additional credits for their GED.